Hey.
Hey.
Usually it's a little theme song. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what I was waiting on. Anyway, hey, Carlton Says Live. We're here. We're live here today. Carlton T. Clay here with you. And I have with me two guest hosts. I know you guys are looking for Cheese. She's not feeling well. She's under the weather today. But we're still going to hold it down for you. Cheese will help you feel better. So joining me today, we have Dion Guillory. He's joining me. And also the lovely Shataria Stokes.
Hi, guys.
How are you guys doing today?
Great. It's hot.
It is
Yes.
hot.
And it's not even summer yet. Not officially summer
Yeah,
yet.
I just learned that. I was watching Wendy Williams, and I was like, she was saying, "Oh, summer's around the corner." And I was like, "No, summer's now."
Yeah.
And she was like, "No, summer's Saturday." I was like, "Oh wow."
Well, that's why I've got shorts on.
Okay, yes. You ready for the summer
Yeah.
Yeah,
season?
he ready.
Brother cannot burn up.
All right, well, let's go ahead and jump on into this. The first thing we're going to talk about is, I don't know if you guys saw, but Michelle Williams premiered her new video for Say Yes. It came out on Good Morning America, and then it premiered on One Session Park. And so there it is. You guys are looking at the behind-the-scenes footage of the video. Again, it's called Say Yes, Michelle Williams. And also, it features Beyonce, there she is, and Kelly. So they're there. It's like Destiny's Child reunited.
Yes, again.
Right. So I listened to the song. I saw the video. I love this song. It's really catchy. It's a great message. And I just love the song. And I love Michelle Williams. I'm honestly a Michelle Williams fan. I have her first two gospel albums. A lot of people don't have sleep on those, but
I have both of them. I love
you do?
them. Yes.
You're the first person I heard.
Yes, I have both of them.
Awesome.
I'm in the minority here. I don't own either one of them. But I do like Michelle. I really think the song is very, like you mentioned, is very catchy. It's very. I say yes to the song.
Dion was humming it like.
It's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
It really gets
It's
stuck in your
catchy.
head. Yeah. Beyonce with the dookie braid. Are those considered dookie braids?
Like the side, I don't know.
What are they?
Sideways
I don't know.
or something she got going on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And some people may hate me for saying this,
Uh-oh.
but I think Kelly is the better singer of them all. It's just that Beyonce has better songs.
She's a Beyonce stan.
I like Beyonce. I like them all.
No, but she's like a serious
but
Beyonce.
I think Kelly is the better singer of the three.
Okay.
And I'm kind of a little salty that she didn't sing as much as the other two.
Who, Kelly?
Yeah.
On the song, yeah.
On the song.
She sang it twice. She sung the little
She's
vamp
not-
twice.
But
She
she didn't
did,
get a
like-
verse.
I was gonna say she did
Yeah,
like
but
the Michelle
but they're
thing
saying
on
the same
YouTube.
thing over and over again, though. They're basically repeating themselves.
Although it's grammatically incorrect.
It is very grammatically incorrect. It's because he says.
Yeah. That's
Because
one.
Jesus is only
There's just
one
one Jesus, so Jesus says yes, not Jesus say yes. But but it's probably a translation thing because this is an African song that she remade.
Oh, it's a remake.
Yeah, it's a remake. It's
Wow.
not original.
Didn't know that.
With all the African
Well,
dancers.
I saw that, but I didn't know. I just thought it was a creative thing. It's
Yeah.
like, we're going to do African dance,
Yeah.
which I love, by the way. I took African dance at
Yeah.
Davidson Fine Arts School.
Woo, woo.
Woo, woo.
It's a great song.
It's a wonderful
I
song.
hope it's very successful, and I think it has crossover appeal,
I like it.
potential. Kind of like Mary
Mary
Mary.
Mary.
They have a lot of songs of theirs that they obviously are a gospel group, and they started in gospel charts, and they've crossed over to pop or R&B or whatever. I really think this song really has that potential.
I think Michelle just went back to her roots. She
Right.
is doing, I think, like you said, her two gospel albums were
Awesome.
amazing.
Mhm.
And then it was like she kind of tried to do like a little poppy.
That didn't work.
Yeah,
Dance.
it's like a dance.
Yeah.
And, it just, she was trying to she was like a square trying to get into a round hole. She
Mhm.
just was, that's not her fit. But
Mhm.
she is back to doing what she does an amazing job at. And I love the song.
Yeah, the video already has like over 1 million views. I checked it this morning. I was like, oh,
Good for her.
awesome.
Alright,
So
Michelle.
great. Say yes.
Say yes,
Yes
to
to the song.
to the grammatically incorrect song. it's a good song. Though.
Yes, it's an awesome song. Now,
Artistic expression.
now, speaking of Beyonce, Dion, you had something about Beyonce and HBO.
Yeah, it's kind of like she's continuing her relationship with HBO. Apparently, before the new season of True Blood starts on Sunday.
Yes.
And so 5 minutes before the new episode's premiere, there's going to be like concert video of Beyonce like performing like maybe Crazy in Love or something from her new album Drunk in Love, or she doesn't love a lot. But there's going to be like, I believe it's supposed to be at 8:55 is when those are supposed to air, and then True Blood is at 9. So that's kind of how, I don't know if it's HBO's push to try to get higher ratings for the final season of True Blood, because as a True Blood fan, I was highly disappointed in last season. It was crap. So maybe this is a way for them to try to get people to want to watch True Blood again. Because a lot of people feel like I did on the last season of True Blood. It's like, what was going on? But Beyonce back in the mold again with HBO.
Sidebar. What was your favorite season of True Blood? Because I'm a True Bloody too, so what's your favorite? What was your favorite season?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
My favorite season was season 2 with the church season when they was doing the Christians that were trying to kill the vampires. And the lady Marianne, she was the bomb. They showed those. They had a marathon on the other day, and my sister recorded it.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, this is the best season of True Blood ever. Season 2.
Reminiscing.
Awesome. Yes.
Well, I'm gonna say it might also help Beyonce. You know, her and Jay-Z have the tickets out for On the Run tour.
You got yours?
So no, I don't have mine. No, they're too expensive. I'm going to see Maxwell.
Yeah. Where's Maxwell?
He's gonna be in Columbia. Woo woo!
Oh wow! What happened to his? Because you remember when he put that last album out, he was supposed to have 2 more albums.
I remember that.
I remember same year or within a year. Where are they? Where are Maxwell? What's up? Where are they? Did Columbia Records shelve them or something? What's up?
Shades.
I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I love him. I'm like you. I'm like, where's the rest of it?
That was a great album. Like huge sales the first week. I think it sold like over 300,000 copies the first week. Several Grammy nominations.
Awesome. Yeah.
He may have won 1 or 2 Grammys for that album. I'm not sure either. But yeah, that was a
very good
great album.
Yeah.
Speaking of concerts, Outkast they sold out their tickets as well. They just added a third.
Is this for Atlanta
their
or
homecoming?
Atlanta, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but they just added a third one in Atlanta.
Okay.
So all my cousins, they love Outkast, so they already got their tickets and they straight and everything.
It's been a long time coming. People have really been waiting for this for them to reunite. So
Outkast concert hopefully means a new Outkast album. Hopefully, maybe. Hopefully.
But he, Andre. Is supposed to be Jimi Hendrix.
Yes, correct.
That's supposed to be coming out soon.
I saw that. Yeah.
And that's been something that's kind of been in the making for quite a while.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to see. I love Jimi Hendrix, so I'm definitely going to see that.
Well, I know you start bringing up biopic movies. You've heard about the whole Aaliyah
don't get me started.
Casting.
Yeah,
don't get me started.
What do you guys think about that?
I don't like
I'll let
it.
you go first.
I don't like it. I'm sorry. I love Aaliyah. I'm an Aaliyah Hart fan. Rest in peace. I don't. Zendaya Coleman is been casted to play Aaliyah. I don't like it. I don't, and it has nothing to do with her skin complexion. I just don't think she's a great actress. I am a big Disney kid. I watch Disney shows now, even though I ain't got no kids, but I still watch them. And I seen her show. And her show is horrible. She's not a good actress. I'm sorry.
So the question to you, Zendaya, are you that somebody?
I love it. That was great. I have never seen anything that she's done.
I only know that song.
Replay. Yeah,
it's a great song.
It's an awesome song. And she even said, cause she did behind the scenes stuff. She said Aaliyah's her inspiration. She actually dressed up as Aaliyah for Halloween. And I mean, that's cool and all. But no.
Well, and then but there's also the family is not behind this.
They
project.
aren't. They aren't. They definitely are.
There are 2 reasons, right?
Well, there are 2 reasons. The first reason, just like Whitney Houston's family, they feel like the Aaliyah is too important or too, she's too big for television. They want her life to be shown on the big screen. The second reason is because they were not consulted about the movie at all from Lifetime. Lifetime's supposed to be doing this pick as well, and they feel like they should have been at least asked to do the movie, which I agree. Because
the family said because Lifetime didn't talk to them or the producers didn't talk to them, they're going to try every way possible to block Aaliyah's music from being used in this movie.
I think it's just out of respect.
I agree.
That you should at least reach out to the family, let them know that you are, now I'm not going to say they agree with what you're doing, but I mean, at least they've been notified. Yeah, they shouldn't be watching Whitney Williams and find out it's going to be a Aaliyah movie.
That's just like when people were trying to, that's just like when people were trying to remake, do songs and include her voice in or do something. I remember at one point Drake was trying to do a whole new album, Aaliyah album, and the family was like, no, don't do that. So it's out of respect. It's that's their loved one, and of course they want to remember her in the best way possible. But
I think the casting is going to be fine, and this is why.
Okay, tell me.
Because there are a lot of times, and I'm a huge Aaliyah fan, and before Aaliyah died, if anyone who's really into music knows, she was signed to Virgin Records, who at the same time had signed Janet Jackson. They were supposed to do a song together.
Okay.
So you imagine how incredible that could have been. But anyway. I say this to say that we have our image of what people are and what they should be, how they should be portrayed. And sometimes casting can change that, or what we see as the final product can be like, oh, this worked. So maybe there's a possibility, and the good thing about it is that a lot of people don't really know who Zendaya is.
Yeah.
And if it would have been someone who's a huge star, that would really take away from it.
I agree with that aspect. I don't want a huge star. I just want somebody who can act.
Well, we don't know that.
Well, y'all don't.
And I was gonna say he could possibly be right, just because people were kind of giving them flack about the TLC.
That's
but
true.
TLC was involved, so that's a little bit different. But
nobody thought Lil Mama.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
And not T-Boz,
Left Eye. Yeah.
And she killed it.
She did. And I was just gonna say, I've been proven wrong, because I know when the TLC movie came, I was like, Lil Mama. No.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was wrong. She did awesome.
Right.
So I mean, I could be wrong on this. I just.
It's just the initial hearing about it is kind of like, oh, Aaliyah, really?
Who would you, if you had the choice, who would you cast to play Aaliyah? I know who Shatari would say.
I can't even think of anyone.
You.
Oh yes. Yes. Y'all still looking?
Oh, you got somebody.
I could be. Next time, hit me up. Let me be a friend. A background
She's
dancer.
1 in a million.
I don't know if Terrence has his picture, but I said 7th Streeter. I know she's like, I don't know if she can act. I don't care, but I just think because she's kind of, I don't know. It's just something, maybe because of the hair swoop of her eye. I don't know what it is. I just said 7th Streeter. I just think, I don't know if she can act anything.
She's talented.
She is talented, but I don't know. That's just kind of a choice I kind of threw out there. But I don't know if she can act though.
I'm happy that she is where she is with her career, because that whole thing with the group Rich Girl a few years ago, they just tanked. Like they had 2 or 3 songs that was with Rich Harrison, who was a guy behind A. Marie when her career first started, and he produced a lot of stuff with DC Go-Go and everything. And unfortunately, the group that 7th Streeter was in, Rich Girl, the only song that I could really remember that they had was something about Here I Go or something, some man-bashing song, I think. But it's nice to see that she's got something. She's moving forward with her career, because she has I think an EP out or whatever, and the single shit she's released have been pretty good.
Her singles have been doing great. Yeah. So I love. She has a single out now called Next, featuring Kid Ink. I love that song.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's amazing. Speaking of biopics too, again we talked about Whitney Houston, the movie. They're moving forward with more casting. They casted Bobby Brown. And there's Yaya DaCosta. She's gonna be playing Whitney.
I like her. She can really act.
She can.
She's a very good actress, and it's funny because a lot of people forgot some of the things that she has done as far as an actress. Because a lot of people who knew of Yaya, I remember her from Top Model, and there are a lot of models who did make the transition to acting. Even her season 3 competitor Eva, she's an actress too. So
if that's what you want to call it.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't know if I could. I think Yaya. Well, I think Yaya's probably a little bit better than.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, models do act.
Right. They do have a picture of the body. Yeah, that's him.
What does he play on? He looks familiar.
He does look familiar. I don't know.
I read and I forgot.
I read.
But he's supposed to be in this new movie that's coming out in August. It's about this huge storm.
Okay.
Like tornadoes or something.
Okay.
I forgot the name of it.
13.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Yeah, and then there was another horror movie.
Was he
in Final Destination? He was in a Final Destination movie.
Yeah.
I think 5. There's a kabillion Final Destination movies.
Right.
He was in one of them.
Right.
He's probably the brother who died.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's cool. I think this is gonna be an interesting movie. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Whitney Houston movie.
Well, you've got top talent.
Yeah.
Because Angela Bassett,
she's directing. I love her.
And then to me, it's like Angela knows Whitney,
Yeah.
So it's a whole different vibe that she's gonna bring to it. You know what I mean?
She's not gonna do anything that's going to tarnish.
Right. Exactly.
Or try to tarnish. She's not gonna be malicious.
You gotta be honest, but
exactly.
in a respectful way.
I'm just glad that Bobby Christina's not playing Whitney. Happy about that.
When I read about that she wanted to play her mom, I was like, sit down.
I mean, I saw her on a couple of those episodes of the Tyler Perry show. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
my face twitched just then when you said that.
Now this is the thing. If you are the worst person in acting in a Tyler Perry project, that's a problem.
Oh, shade. That was shade.
Wait a minute.
That's a whole tree growing around that.
Look.
The shade keeps coming.
Right.
I'm gonna stay away from that one. Holla at me, Tyler.
Satari trying to get a job. I'm not mad at it.
But you know, the Aaliyah biopic and the Whitney Houston biopic are both going to be on Lifetime, and Lifetime is also delving into something else. One of a show that a lot of us watched as kids growing up, Saved by the Bell.
That's correct.
They're doing it.
True story, true life situation.
Of all the actors and everything.
It's an unauthorized
biography.
Yeah.
Of the Saved by the Bell and these young kids who get thrown into the spotlight and having to grow up on television.
Interesting.
It's
Lifetime is definitely
stepping it up. Yeah, they're doing it.
It's interesting to me because it goes from, you know how usually people have those segments like MTV, you remember when they first came out, or even BET, and then it's like now you hardly see any music on those networks, you know? So it's kind of like, I feel like Lifetime is, they're
I think they're trying to broaden the horizon,
yeah.
because I know for me, I don't watch a lot of Lifetime unless it's Golden Girls. But I don't watch a lot of Lifetime because
movies be
but the movies,
but they're women in peril.
And for women in peril, women trying to kill husbands. It's just a whole bunch of women killing men.
Texting in suburbia, or
it is. I don't watch Lifetime movies. I really don't. But now that they're trying to do branch out with this movie and then with Aaliyah and Whitney Houston, I'm definitely gonna be tuning in. So I think they're trying to get more male viewers to.
You didn't check out the Elizabeth Taylor one that they did?
No, I didn't watch it.
I have to admit, I watched it just to see the train wreck.
Oh shoot!
And boy, was it that train was on like a trestle that was over some water, and it just fell in.
Oh
yeah, that was.
See how the shade is growing, the trees are all around his head. It's just
but the thing about the Saved by the Bell movie that I was reading, because Dustin Diamond, who played Screech, also wrote like a bio about all the seediness and the drugs and the sex and everything that cast members had, and none of the other people were happy about it. But apparently this movie is not based on that.
Good.
It's going to be along those lines, but it's going to be... Let's see who... Mark, Paul Gosselaar, and Mario Lopez, and Tiffany Amber Thiessen, and Elizabeth Berkley, and Lark Voorhees.
Oh, speaking of Lark, she looks a mess. Sorry, like Lark, what happened, boo?
Well, she's bipolar.
Yeah, that's
what
I'm saying.
Yeah. She's still looking messed up.
Well, to me, I think probably the only person that really has to worry maybe is Mario. He's really, his career is like the biggest out of everybody now. He holds like 5 different Yes. So if anything kind of shady comes out that could tarnish his career, that would be
it's definitely Mario then Tiffany, because Tiffany's next to Kelly Kapowski.
Yeah.
I think
Tiffany and Mark, who played Zach.
What is Mark doing now?
I think he's done some movies.
Oh, okay.
the shade has gone this way.
Maybe they're doing stuff behind the scenes, producing, directing.
That's true. That's true. A lot of people are stepping behind the camera these days, so that's very true.
And I, guilty pleasure, Elizabeth Berkley, one of my favorite movies of yours, Showgirls.
Oh.
Why did I know he was gonna say that? I knew that's where it was going.
I love No Me Malone. It's a cult classic. It's a cult classic. It was ahead of its time when you really think about it. Gina Gershon is in that. She's a great actress.
Thank you, Dion. All right, moving forward. We have some great news. Tracy Morgan, he is doing a lot better. He's improving. Last we heard, he was actually going
to a rehab center. Yeah, so that's a great improvement.
That's awesome.
Such a tragic event that happened, and his friend, I can't remember his name, but the other comedian that he had done a show with that night, he died in the accident, and
Lord,
yeah.
Well, the good thing that can come from all of this is they say that he's in really good spirits, and he's back to making jokes, so he'll have a ton of material to use for his next show.
Yeah. And you mentioned a show. He was in development, or he was supposed to start a show at a sitcom with FX. Okay. And FX told him, hey, whenever you're ready, the show is still here for you.
So that's good.
They're supporting him.
That's awesome.
Tracy is a hilarious guy, and he's got a lot of support from a lot of people. So he's pulling through. It was some comedian, I can't remember who, said he went to. It was This is gonna be bad. Who's the most famous black comedian right now?
Kevin Hart?
No, not Kevin.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Yes. Chris Rock said that he went to visit Tracy Morgan in the hospital and said that Tracy Morgan is funnier in the hospital than so we'll see what new material, because like you said, he'll have a lot to work with. So.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of, you mentioned Kevin Hart. His movie Think Like a Man 2 actually comes out today. It came out today or whatever. Mm-hmm. But they had the showings last night, and I just saw it earned $1.8 million. Already.
Budget is $24 million. Just
throwing that out there.
But it's, box office analysts and experts predict it's gonna make like $35 million this weekend. So.
Every actor that's done an interview about this movie has said this movie is funnier than the first one. Everyone is like, Kevin Hart has said it. I know Michael Ealy was on it. I mean, of course they're going to be subjective,
paid
but
to say that.
They are, but I'm just going off what they're saying. They say it's going to be funnier than the first one. I mean, the first one was good.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't necessarily think the first one was a comedy. I mean, I thought it was good. It had funny bits in it.
Yeah. It was a romantic comedy.
Yeah, a romantic comedy, yeah. But
this one seems more comedy than romance.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what is it. I mean, I know Terrence J's character is getting married or whatever. I'm just trying to figure out
Can we just get rid of him?
Why?
I don't think he's that talented.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
Oh, Lord.
I
the tree grew
back
over here.
Go get it.
That's why you just support him because he's a bro. That's it.
I
think that says it all.
Right.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna say I think Terrence. I like what Terrence stands for because he actually is somebody that he's a host, but he actually did go to school for broadcasting and journalism. So I mean, he has kind of taken that and branched out. It's like people that just like random people that just
definitely.
I mean, he is doing his thing, so I support him.
But is he from New York? Because I hate it's like since he was on 106 in Park, he had this fake New York accent.
I like Terrence J. I'm not touching
Am
that.
I wrong?
I'm not touching that.
I thought he was from North Carolina.
Look, he's the Simon.
Right. In this whole situation. I'm going to be Randy.
You know what?
And then Paula.
I'll take it.
I'll be Paula. Paula Q. I'll just be Paula.
I like Terrence J. I admire his hustle. I admire it so much. It's like
there's nothing wrong with hard work.
It's nothing. And I think he's proven that with hard work comes great success.
No, I agree with that.
I think he's done tremendous. I mean, his acting skills are a little questionable sometimes, especially when he was on The Game. But I think he's taking classes, and I think he's gotten better. I liked him on Think Like a Man, the first one. I liked him. I was like, oh, okay, Terrence, I see you. So yeah, let's see what happens on the second one. Are you gonna go see it?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. You?
I'm gonna go see it because I did like the first one, and I am a very harsh person when it comes to movies. I'm a movie snob, is what I like to call it. And it's the summer movie season, and we get a lot of these big budget action movies and sequels galore. So this is the season for sequels, and 22 Jump Street, which is it's hilarious. It's just as funny as the first one.
Awesome.
So, and I saw that, and so for this movie to come a week after that, it's kind of got some big shoes to fill, just because a lot of people who were fans of both of the original films may be wanting to judge the sequels alike.
Yeah.
So
I just thought it was interesting that they were actually doing a sequel, because after watching the first one, I wouldn't expect, okay, we're going to do a second one.
It's all about money.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Because the first one, it cost $12 million to make, and it made more than $90 million just in the United States. So Sony was like, "Oh, sequel,
let's do it."
Yeah, which
is good though. I mean that for the most part, predominantly African American cast did get a chance to get a sequel, because you think about how hard they have to fight, like for the Best Man Holiday, how long they
didn't have to wait 14 years.
Yes, okay, and even I know Lorenz Tate, he was doing an interview talking about how his priority, he's trying to do a Love Jones.
I heard. I read
just
that.
People trying to have to push so hard to get these sequels made, and there's, like you said, came right. So.
But not every movie deserves a sequel.
I was about to say that, like,
I don't know about Love Jones.
Did they really need a sequel to Love Jones?
That's like John Singleton wanting to do Boys in the Hood 2 or Poetic Justice 2.
Oh shoot, we can't do Poetic Justice 2. Tupac's gone.
Right.
Oh well, supposedly he's gone. So.
Conspiracy theory.
Right, and I don't know if Janet will even sign on to do a Poetic Justice 2. I hope she wouldn't. She did go to class first before she do that. Trees over here. I said
the tree is moved over
it definitely, because
Okay, Okay.
But she was the best thing in Why Did I Get Married? And Why Did I Get Married Too? Janet and Jill Scott.
Jill Scott.
They were the best.
I'm gonna go with Jill Scott. Janet, no, didn't believe you.
I did.
Especially in the second one, I was like,
I believe
that question.
I believe everything Janet Jackson.
Look, Janet
of course,
fan over here.
Janet Stan over here.
Janet, I'm all for you.
Oh, that precious.
He just like comes up to him like,
All right, well, moving on. I don't know. I know Dion's not. I'm not sure about Shatari, but I know I'm a reality TV snob, so I watch reality TV all day, every day.
I'm a snob.
But of course, I gotta move into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
See, that's why I will watch that. I am a reality TV snob, so I will watch this.
I see Erica.
I have to admit, this is the thing about Love Hip Hop Atlanta to me. I watch it because it allows me to escape my life. I'm like,
that's why I watch a lot of reality TV.
You know, and I look at this show, I'm like, wow, my life is not bad at all compared to these people. So
this whole situation with Erica. My thing is, literally, you can't.
Now, is that her name? She's Erica.
She's Erica, yes, yeah. And her boyfriend OShea.
Is that her hair?
Oh, what?
So Erica and OShea, the way she started this relationship, she can't be mad now.
She can't.
My thing is, like, start it how you want to finish it. If you start, you paying all the bills, you taking him out, you always giving him your card.
Right.
Then,
so
yeah,
she's a sugar mama.
Let me tell you. Okay, when we first met OShea, the episode they went bowling. It was Erica OShea and then this girl named Carly Red, and she's dating Young Jock. So they all go bowling, and
oh my God,
and OShea is like, oh no, bro, we got it, we're gonna take care of it. They leave, and then he like, oh, can I get that card? Yes. He take Erica's car and pays for it.
And Young Jock was like, no, babe, we got it. And he was like, no, we got it. He was like, you sure? He was like, yeah, we got it, babe. Give me your card.
Yeah, it was crazy. And so, like I said, in this instance,
well, Young Jock probably couldn't pay for it.
Oh, stop!
No, Diddy's got all his money.
Stop! Young Jock has money.
Not from Bad Boy.
Ain't nobody from Bad Boy got it. It is.
Man, I don't understand. But Danny Kane, new single, Lemonade.
Oh, that's a good song.
I love it.
It's a really good song.
What's up with old girl always leaving? What's up with her quitting all the time? I don't get it.
Andrea.
She quit again?
Yeah, she said she's pregnant or something.
She said she started her family. I saw that video. I was like, really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
She actually did a whole 10-minute speech and started crying on stage. I was like, girl, bye.
Wow. I love Dawn because I'm from New Orleans. Dawn's from New Orleans, so.
You like her new look?
Oh, I haven't seen her new look.
Yeah. Just check it out.
I have to do a little Google action.
Yes, check it out. Compare that to her old look and let me know what you think afterwards.
I understand.
Is it show stopping?
Sure. That's what you want to call it.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the context of that.
See, I don't get it because I haven't seen pictures.
Yeah, you have to see. I did. I wasn't expecting us to go this term, but yeah, definitely go check out because there's a lot of talk about how Dawn looks now compared to how she used to look. So, yeah, possibly some possible face work, maybe.
Oh,
possibly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Speaking of, what happened to day 26?
Yeah, I like that.
We moved on to day 27.
Like, nobody knew.
The month is over.
Seriously, I mean, it's crazy because all the good bad boy artists, like, I love Total. I wish they would come back out.
They had 2 albums.
But, I mean, but it's just like
Danny Kane had 2
albums.
Yeah.
Day 26
they had 2 albums. Yeah.
The only people who had more than 112, they had more than 2 albums. I think they had 4 on Bad Boy, and they had 1 or 2 more on the Def Jam.
Okay.
Because they had a co-thing with Def Jam and Bad Boy for 112. And then Faith had 3 albums under Bad Boy, and then she moved to Capitol Records. And then Biggie, well, we know what happened with him.
Well, does Bad Boy have any artists now? Is it
still
a functioning
Diddy.
Himself, French Montana.
Boo.
And then
Cassie? Is she on there?
Oh, probably so.
Yeah, I think she is. Well, we know how Cassie
We know
is
how
on
she
there.
did. She spent most of her time on her. Never mind.
And then there's a Machine Gun Kelly, this rapper, who's also on Bad Boy. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a wild boy.
Yeah. I don't know of anybody else on Bad Boy.
And then, of course, Diddy Dirty Money broke up.
That was such a great album. That was the best album that Sean Combs ever made. That was the best album he ever made.
I actually liked the group. I thought that was a good combination.
Yes, it was a great album.
Yeah.
Last Train to Paris. It took forever for that train to get to Paris, but it was worth the wait. I have a lot of those songs on my workout playlist. There's that I can't say enough great things about that album.
Well, too bad you can't say too much more because we actually have to close. We're done, guys. It's been 30 minutes. I know.
It went by so fast.
It goes by very fast. It really does. It really does. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to KARLTON Says Live. Thank you, Dion and Shataria, for joining me today. And we are out. See you next Friday.
Bye.
Peace.